Hey DIYers, thank you for watching this video and learning how to change the fill valve for your toilet. There are three ways to tell if you have a faulty fill valve. One being is that your toilet constantly runs. Two being your toilet has a weak flush or doesn't even flush at all. Three being is that it takes a long time for your tank to fill up on your toilet. So if you're experiencing any of these three issues, it might be time to change out your fill valve for your toilet. So let's jump right into it.
This one right here, for every homeowner or person out there with a plumbing issue. You wanna do it yourself? JPS where to go. When that toilet don't flush right, or that sink clog, Jimmy's Plumbing Solutions gon' help you fix it all. With 10 years in the game in this plumbing trade, he don't wanna ask for help, I know that's why you came. Hook up that kitchen faucet with step-by-step plumbing knowledge. Do it yourself, cause it can save you a couple dollars. For minor issues every homeowner yet to see, JPS can say today we solving problems easily. No need to fear a couple pipes and some standing water. Just watch the videos here and we can get it in order. Come ask a question, leave a comment, like and subscribe. If plumbing tips are what you need, that's what he supplies.
Tools needed will be a small bucket with a sponge, pair of channel locks, or a big crescent wrench. Materials needed is going to be a fill valve for the tank on your toilet. Alright, so the first step is going to be turning off your angle stop and unhooking the supply line from your tank. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And you might get a little bit of water that comes out, but it's nothing a sponge could take care of. You want to move it out of the way of your toilet. Okay, so step 2 is going to be removing the tank lid and flushing the toilet to remove any excess water. Get it out of the way so we're safe. Flush your toilet. And remove as much water as you can out of your tank. Okay, so the next step is going to be removing the nut located at the bottom of the fill valve. But before we do that, we want to come in the tank and remove this hose from this overfill right here. And just let it just out of the way. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to come down with our pair of channel locks and remove this nut. It should be fairly easy. It's just plastic on plastic. That's it. And then just remove it. And this is where our bucket comes into play. Our sponge, just in case we get a little bit of water. Okay, so the next step is going to be to install your new fill valve. I got this from a plumbing supply, but you can find this at your local Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay, kind of just take everything apart. Some of the stuff you won't use, and some of the stuff you will. Alright, so we're going to install the fill valve first. So what we got to do is get this gasket. It has a centerpiece that pops out. So we're going to put this with this side looking down. That's going to get the seal on the tank once I install it. So you won't have no water coming out. So once that's up all the way, butted up, we're going to go ahead and drop this down into the tank. Like so. Okay. We're going to get our nut and come from the bottom and just screw it up. Now in most cases you really don't even need a tool because these are only supposed to be hand tight, but sometimes when they're installed they tighten them with a tool or a wrench. So in this case I'm just going to do this and tight. Okay, so once that's installed, you want to get your hose. It comes in your package. Come over here to this little outlet right here. Put your hose onto it and it should just pop right in. Okay, and then you get your other side. You get this piece, put it right in, and it just goes on. A little wiggling. And you're gonna want to clamp this onto your fill. Right there. Okay, so your next step is going to be hooking up your water supply to your toilet and testing your toilet out. So, just gonna come down here, grab the hose, connect to your new installed fill valve. Just be careful if you ended up getting one like I did with the metal, not to cross thread with it being plastic to metal, but you shouldn't have no problem. These goes on pretty easy. Tighten down as tight as you can with your fingers. Turn on the water supply. And we can tell by looking at the tank that we're getting water flow and it's filling the tank and it's good and working properly. We're gonna come back down to the nut that you installed at the bottom and just make sure you have no leaks, which we don't. So that's it. Okay DIYers, there you have it, how to change your fill valve on your toilet. Now if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel where I'm releasing new content like this on a weekly basis. Now if you have any plumbing projects that you have coming up, please drop a comment and I'll do my best to create a video on that subject. So until then, happy plumbing guys.